Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was having some internet problems with my computer, but hopefully we are connected. Okay, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello.
Uh, Hello.
How are you doing today? How are you doing
I'm
today?
fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Olga,
Uh,
Galaxy Mailing, how are you doing today?
Good, teacher.
Okay, okay, excellent.
Tu
So,
propio Exercise Pro, el automático ejercitador de piernas que alivia el dolor y
uh,
naturalmente.
okay, so thank you. Yes, thank you. If you have your microphone off, will be better. Okay. So, welcome to session to session 4 of English 6th. Okay, today we are going to be working in the platform and I'm going to be explaining to you the way that you are going to be working for this session. Okay, before to get started, I want to tell you that in every single session of the class we have an introductory video which is a general explanation of the session uh, of the class. Okay, in here today we are going to be focused on grammar and we are going to be learning about passive voice with by using simple past. Okay, so so in here you have three different ways to express sentences in passive voice. We have the number one, passive voice and active voice using simple past. Okay, so there are three videos for you to watch on YouTube, and this is going to help you a lot to clarify your doubts, your questions, and it's going to be a little bit easier for you to understand how to make sentences or how to change the passive voice into the active voice using by with simple past. Okay, in here you're going to have a video tutorial that explains to you how do we change the passive voice into the active voice. Okay, and here we have uh, the general explanation of the class. uh, we use the passive voice to express sentences. Okay, to express sentences, and here we have passive voice with by using simple past. The passive changes the focus of a sentence. For the simple past, use the past of be. In this case will be was, were plus past participle, which is the verb. Okay, we have some examples. The president opened the building in 1931. Okay, el presidente inauguró el edificio en 1931. That is the active voice. So we change into the passive. It was opened by the president in 1931. Fue inaugurada por el presidente en 1931, ¿ok? Para realizar oraciones utilizando la voz pasiva a voz activa, utilizamos una estructura gramatical, que en este caso sería was, were, perdón, personal pronoun, el pronombre personal, más was, were, porque estamos en pasado, estamos utilizando el pasado simple del verbo to be, was, were, luego el verbo en pasado participio, luego by y luego quién ejerció la acción más el complemento, ¿ok? An American architect designed the building, okay. Un arquitecto americano diseñó el edificio. Entonces esa es la voz activa. Para la voz pasiva fue diseñado por un arquitecto americano. It was designed by an American architect. Tenemos el pronombre personal it, was en este caso, design, el verbo en pasado participio, by, la preposición y luego quién ejerció la acción, ¿ok? Vamos a la general explanation, ¿ok? Vamos a la explicación general. Okay, so let me be focused on here. Okay. Okay, wait a moment, please. Wait a moment. Okay. Okay, wait a moment, please. So let me look for it's in here. I'm going to give you the grammatical structure to make sentences using the passive voice into the active. Okay. Okay, just wait a moment, please. Okay. For example, in here we have an image that reflects how do we use the passive voice into the active, or the active into the passive. Active, we have a subject plus a verb plus the indirect object plus the direct object. Okay, so we're changing into the passive. We have Erin is the subject, then was is the okay, let me okay, perfect. Something is going on. Okay, let me see. Okay, guys, wait a moment, please. I'm not having. Okay, so as I was saying, okay, as I was saying before, to change the sentence into passive, we use a personal pronoun plus was, which is the past simple of verb to be, plus the given, which is the verb in past participle, plus the complement. Okay. In here, forming simple past passive, we have the grammatical structure: affirmative object plus was, were, plus verb and past participle. Okay, in here we have some examples. Active, the teacher corrected the mistakes. Into the passive, the mistakes were corrected by the teacher. Active, did the little boy sell all the candy bars? Passive, were all the candy bars sold by the little boy? Active, Lauren didn't eat any apples. Passive, no apples were eaten by Lauren. Active, he didn't give the wallet. Passive, the wallet wasn't given by him. Okay, now we're going to make some examples. Okay, for example, passive, for example, Maria washed the car. Okay, Maria washed the car. Active. How will be the active form of this sentence? How do we change it into active?
The car
Uh-huh.
was squashed
Was
by
watched.
Maria.
Okay, excellent. By
Maria.
Maria. Okay, okay, perfect. So if you see, we have a grammatical structure. We have the grammatical structure. Grammatical structure to change the passive voice into the active, which is a personal pronoun plus was, were, plus were in past participle plus by plus the complement. Okay. Now we have another example. Passive.
Teacher,
Yes.
if I say Maria ate the cookies in
Uh-huh.
the passive voice, I say the cookies was ate by Maria are incorrect.
It depends on the grammatical tense because if we use in present, using simple present in to change into the active voice, you need to use the verb to be in present. Okay. For example, in here, Maria eats the cookies, right?
Ate, in past,
Okay.
ate
Okay. The
cookies.
cookies. Okay, exactly. Okay. The acted will be
No,
the
al contrario, how do you say?
the opposite.
The opposite. Is the
Yes,
opposite.
the cookies were, because cookies are in plural, not in singular, so we use were. We use was
Mm,
for singular, and were we use for plural. Okay, so we say the cookies were eaten by
ah,
María. Okay. De cookies,
okay.
sí. Recordemos, ok, voy a explicar en español. Recordemos que para cambiar la voz pasiva a la voz activa, tenemos la estructura gramatical, que es la que tengo en negrita, que es un pronombre personal más was, were. El was es para singular, el were es para plural. Luego tenemos un verbo en pasado participio, luego by, la preposición by, y luego el complemento. Si decimos, en el ejemplo que nos dio la compañera María, María se comió la galleta, esa es la voz pasiva. Entonces la voz activa, en este caso la galleta sería nuestro personal pronoun de cookies. Were sería el pasado simple del verbo to be. Y utilizamos were porque las galletas están en plural, ¿no? Hablan de muchas galletas, de varias galletas. Luego, el pasado participio del verbo eat es eaten. Y luego, by, la preposición, y luego, ¿quién ejerció la acción? En este caso, María. Las galletas fueron comidas por María. ¿Ok? We have another example. Passive. Passive. Luis wrote a poem. A poem. Okay. How do we change it into the passive, guys? How do we change this sentence into active?
What is the question, teacher?
How do we change the passive voice into the active? How do we change it?
A poem
Yes, a poem
was what
was, uh-huh, was reading
Wedding
by
Luis.
Luis. Okay, so you see, it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. So we need to follow the grammatical structure. Si nosotros seguimos la estructura gramatical de cómo cambiar la voz pasiva a activa, el paso a paso nos vamos a formular oraciones excelentes, ¿ok? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta hasta el momento, muchachos?
Entonces el verbo, para convertir una oración en pasivo, el verbo pasa
En pasado
a
participio.
pasado participio.
Es correcto, sí, porque en pasiva lo tenemos en
Always.
always, yes. Sí, porque en la pasiva, si miramos en la voz pasiva, tenemos los verbos en pasado simple. Según la estructura gramatical que nos dice para cambiar la voz pasiva a activa, el verbo tiene que estar en pasado participio, ¿ok?
Participio.
Sí, we're gonna make
Teacher,
another...
es que siempre,
Ajá.
es que este tema siempre me ha complicado. Pero usted nos pide los ejemplos que lo pasemos a pasivo, entonces igual a los ejemplos que está haciendo ahorita.
Exactly, yes. Sí, lo único que tienen que ver, si es singular, utilizamos was, si es plural, utilizamos were, ¿ok? También tenemos que enfocarnos en eso. Si el sustantivo está en singular, obviamente tenemos que utilizar was. Si el sustantivo está en plural, tenemos que utilizar were. For example, in here, the cookies. Entonces, este sustantivo está en manera plural o singular.
Plural.
Plural, por ende utilizamos were, ¿ok? Was for singular, were for plural, ¿ok?
Okay, can I give another example?
Excellent, go ahead. Passive, tell me.
Passive, the voice broke the window.
The boy broke the
window.
The window. Okay, the window. Excellent. The boy broke the window. El chico quebró la ventana. How do you change into the passive?
No, but it's improve the voice.
Excuse me?
In plural, boys, chicos.
Okay, the boys. Okay, excellent.
The boy.
How do we change it into the active?
The window.
The window.
The window. The window. Where?
Are you sure? If in this case the windows have an S, it will be where, but you have in singular. Window, you have in singular. For that reason, we use was. Because the window is in singular, not, yes, the window was, The window was.
The window was. I don't know what is the past participle. Broken.
Yes, broken by.
By the voice.
By the voice, ¿ok? Entonces dice nuestra voz pasiva, los chicos quebraron la ventana. Entonces la ventana la tenemos en un sustantivo en singular. Por ende, a cambiarlo a la voz activa utilizamos was, porque el pronombre personal, en este caso, de sustantivo cambia a pronombre personal. En la activa, la ventana fue rota por los chicos, ¿ok?
Yeah.
Melanie, any question? Olga, any question?
No, teacher, I understand.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to move on. Now we are going to make sentences using the passive or changing the passive into the active and interrogative questions, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. To make. Okay. To make sentences. To make sentences. Okay, hold on a moment, please. My computer is such a turtle. It works very slow. Okay, to make sentences. Changing. Okay. To make sentences, changing the passive voice to the active into interrogative, we use the grammatical structure. We use the grammatical structure was, where, plus personal pronoun, plus verb in past participle, plus by, plus complement. Okay, example. Passive. Did Laura sell all the candy bars? Okay, now we are going to change the passive voice into the active, but an interrogative. Okay, so the grammatical structure says, okay, let me see, sell, okay. Okay, the grammatical structure says that first of all we have to add was or where. In this case, candy bear is in singular or plural?
Singular.
Are you sure? Candy,
No,
plural.
plural.
Yes. So
Because
we,
bars is
yes. So we say all, okay, sorry. So we use where. Where all the candy bears, where all the candy bears sold is the past participle of sell by Laura. Okay. So you see, it's very simple. Where all the candy bears sold by Laura, and we made it in the interrogative way. Another example, passive. Did he drive the car all the night? Okay. How will be into the active? How do we change it into the active? How do we
Was.
was,
Was. Was
Was the night.
no, was the car.
the
Was
car.
the car,
The car the night.
the car, was the car driven all the night by who? By him. Yes, by him. Excellent. Now another sentence.
Profesor, ¿puedo hacer una pregunta?
Yes, of course.
En el ejemplo anterior, el de Laura, por ejemplo, yo estuve haciendo algunos ejercicios en la plataforma y sustituí el nombre de Laura por her,
Sí.
pero no sé, me lo ponía malo. Hubo uno que lo sustituí, el nombre, por ejemplo, Luis, le puse him y ese me puso como bueno.
Ah, como bueno.
Me lo puso como bueno, pero los demás no. Entonces
Sí.
no.
Sí, en este caso, bueno, tendría que ver con la parte de sistema, porque yo estructuro la clase y ellos se encargan de montar la clase. Si está el nombre, si la oración inicia con un nombre de la persona, tiene que ir el nombre de la persona después de by. Si inicia con un pronombre personal, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, entonces sí le agregan el pronombre reflexivo. En este caso, he, him, she, her, ¿ok? Pero
Ok,
sí, sí. En todo caso, si ustedes tienen esa anomalía, siempre envíenme captura de pantalla. Para el momento yo ya ir evaluando, ir agregando el puntaje de la evaluación, yo tener base pues de que ustedes de alguna manera lo realizaron bien, pero tal vez la plataforma se los corrigió de otra.
sí, yo lo hice ayer, le mandé screenshot, no sé si lo recuerda, y usted
Ajá.
me dijo pues que me lo iba a revisar.
Sí, sí. De hecho, muchachos, ya estoy revisando, ya estoy revisando las primeras sesiones, la session 1, y ya estoy revisando todos los ejercicios y estoy enviando retroalimentación. Lamentablemente me quedan 4 minutos y 1 segundo de esta Zoom meeting. Tenemos también la voz activa. Tenemos la voz activa sin el by, ¿ok? Tenemos dos tipos de voz activa. La voz activa con by, que indica que alguien realizó la acción. Y tenemos la voz activa sin by, que indica que alguien realizó algo, pero no se sabe en sí quién realizó la acción, ¿ok? Vamos a ver si me carga, porque lamentablemente me quedan 3 minutos con 22 segundos. Para explicarle un poquito rápido, les voy a estar enviando también una explicación ahorita en el grupo, después que tengamos que finalice la videoconferencia para reforzar o enriquecer la explicación, ¿ok?
Ok.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, but don't go. Just wait a second.
Este tema necesita más tiempo, profe. Es un
Yes,
poquito
yes, because
complicado.
it's a little bit tense, I know. Por eso les digo que manden a preguntar al grupo, chicas, o en privado, pero lo más ideal, manden a preguntar al grupo, porque si me escriben al privado, me saturo y por contestarle a alguna, no le voy a poder contestar a la otra. Entonces traten de preguntar en el grupo, porque así yo doy una sola respuesta, ¿ok? Yo sé que
Okay, teacher.
el tema es un poquito extenso, mi internet está un poco lento, pero traten de preguntar en el grupo para así yo explicarle y que de manera grupal puedan estar claros, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, just wait a moment, please, because my computer and my internet today, oh my God. Okay, we have grammar focus passive without by, okay, simple present. And here for the simple present, use the present of be, of is, are, plus past participle. Acá es lo contrario. En la voz pasiva a la activa, con by, utilizamos el pasado simple del verbo to be, was, were. Acá utilizamos la forma presente simple del verbo to be, en este caso is, are, ¿ok? A veces cuando la persona que ejerce la acción es desconocida o tiene un significado no tan importante de la oración, no utilizamos by. Para realizar oraciones de manera afirmativa, utilizamos de manera afirmativa el personal pronoun plus is, are, plus verb en past participle, okay? For example, in here, they use the euro in most of Europe, okay? Ellos usan el euro en la mayoría de Europa. En la pasiva sería, the euro is used in most of Europe. El euro es usado en la mayoría de Europa, okay? Example number 2, they speak English in many European countries. Passive. English is spoken in many European countries, okay? So do you see the difference? I think this is a little bit easier for you because it's not much that complicated because we don't use by, and it's the sentences are a little bit short, okay? So me queda menos de un minuto. Si la videoconferencia se termina, muchachos, me escriben al WhatsApp en el grupo, ¿ok? Para